This is a quick video tutorial on how to complete visualization exercise number 1. The first thing you're going to want to do here is take a look at the instructions, read them, follow them, and look at the example. Then when you read the instructions, you're going to find out that what you need to do is take these boxes that exist on kind of one of the planes and extend it upward into a 3D space. And we're going to do that for each of these boxes. And now the box has a number on it, and that box represents how many units in the upward direction the box needs to go. And that's what you're going to do. So we've got that worked out at this point. Now we want to make this look like not just a bunch of lines, but start to look like a solid. And so one of the things we're going to do is we're going to sketch a shading on each of the surfaces. Now there's multiple ways we can do this. We could use pens or pencils or different colors. In this case, I'm just going to decide to crosshatch, in this case, the top surface. So I've got this like top-down view that I just shaded. Now there's another view if I'm looking at just one of the sides, and I want to shade all of those sides a different color and use a different hatching pattern. In this case, I'm using red. And I'm trying to distinguish between the two orthogonal surfaces here. We have yet another surface that's orthogonal to those other two surfaces, and I'm just going to use a gray pencil here just to show that you could color it these other colors. Now what we're trying to do is make this solid kind of come out of the page and start to feel that it's got a presence to it. All right, so the next thing we want to do is put a shadow of this solid onto a wall that is 1 unit back and to the left of the solid. And that's what I just did right there. And I'm going to crosshatch this so that it has a shadow-like quality to it. It's important while you're doing all of these different shapes with the exercise that you make sure that you're 1 unit behind the furthest part of the thing. All right, so what we want to do now is really make this product or this part stick off of the page, to pop off of the page. And one way to do that is to take a permanent pen like this Sharpie and draw the outline of the part. Doing this will make it really stick out. Now this is really important in an engineering design setting because what we're trying to do is get our ideas to be noticed. And we're going to sketch those ideas. We're going to share those ideas with other people. And putting an outline around it like this is a common practice to make that product really just jump right off of the page. All right, now what you're going to want to do is finish the last step of the instructions, and that is to check. We want to check that this shape and the shading and the shadow have been done correctly. So we're going to look at a known solution, and here's one of the early solutions that I drew for this when I had developed the assignment. So I'm looking at it, checking the shadow, checking the shading, and checking to see that I have an outline. If I were to have found any mistakes, it would have been the time to make a correction to the mistake. The reason we want to do that is we want to not just do the exercise, but we want to evaluate how well we did in that exercise. All right, then you're just going to go ahead and do that for all of the shapes that are there. And that's that. Good luck.